Well, folks, I'm on the N25 bus 1878 right now, Orion 7 Next Gen. We have a fail this morning. Take a look at this. This doesn't close. Oh, see? Told you. Fuses to close. It's broken. Both are apparently broken. I'm sorry if the lighting doesn't cooperate, but already more fails. We have graffiti. The engine, once again, the rudders are acting up. I'll let you listen to this, because again, I always say how this county is a complete joke with buses. Yeah, we'll take a listen for just a second. Oh, take a look at this. More graffiti. Why aren't I surprised? Once again, typical, normal, nice bus for you. And this engine can go out at any minute. All we don't know this, so we can make it clinical. Just how fantastic is this? By the way, we're passing Sears right now. The old Sears. This is so miserable. There used to be a ton of cars that were parked right in front of it. And now it's just gone. I can already tell as we're braking, the engine just can't keep up. Like there's just too much pressure. By the way, I'll go off topic here. Long Island Railroad's now having problems on the main line again. Apparently there's a switch trouble at Hicksville. It's causing 5 to 10 minute delays. And some of these people are going to be transferring New High Park to get to the railroad. They're going to be in a rude awakening if they're trying to get eastbound to Cold Spring Harbor, Syosset, or Huntington right now, or trying to get eastbound to the Port Jefferson branch. So again, typical nice. And by the way, they already put this right here, when now the N24 has 2 parts to it. I wonder how that wonderful experiment's going. I bet it's already a disaster. And then look, N43. What did they do? They confused people. Now the M43 runs on Babylon Turnpike, and the M41 is now running on Main Street in Roosevelt. Unacceptable what this county does. So once again,
New Hyde Park roads.
Typical nice bus experience. Why aren't I surprised? As I said before, we have a problem. Once again, Polly Trottenberg has screwed us. We're on 93rd Avenue and 168th Street right now, and these construction workers have closed off one of the lanes to 168th Street. Now, why is this so important, you may be asking yourself? Well, number one, we're supposed to be turning onto Jamaica Avenue right now. And second, somebody should have told the MTA to detour this bus route to Hillside Avenue. Too bad. The passengers get stranded. Just find a way to get over to Home. Take the 43 and then connect with the bus that way. But no, they don't want to do that. Nobody notified the depot about this. And now because of this, I'm going to be stuck in traffic. Look how bad the traffic. Let's get a good review of the traffic. Look how bad the traffic is. I'm sure I got an email from NYCT saying, oh, it's going to be delayed now. Ridiculous. They should do is with the 17, they should just have it start at the bus terminal and then make a left on Jamaica Avenue and then go onto 168th Street. Well, I don't know. I mean, the 17's a complicated route. But this bus route should have been deep toward the hillside. Ridiculous. First with the construction by, what was it, Suffin back in December, November? Yep, and here's the problem. Once this light turns green, we're going to be stuck here. Alright, so I have cut out the part of the video where I ranted because honestly, I have to make the rant here because I've researched this very well in regards to what happened today on 168th Street. So here's a tweet I sent to New York City Transit Bus. You guys need to look into detouring the Q17, Q30, and Q31 bus routes for the rest of the week. There is construction work on 168th Street in Jamaica by Jamaica Avenue. I also didn't clarify in the tweet that it's right by Archer. But anyhow, this is going to delay the route for the rest of the week. And then, at NYCT Bus responded, "Thank you for sharing this, Andy. We will pass this along to our planning team for further review. We definitely appreciate your feedback. PRN." I don't even know who that is. Public Relations Network or something. So you see here, I only got one email today from New York City Transit, and pretty much it says the same old usual. Q17, Q30, Q31 delayed because of traffic on Archer, Jamaica Avenue, and Suffin Boulevard. So no specific reasons why you have the traffic. Okay, there's one thing about that CNY building. I've ranted about that before. But today was the tipping point when this private contractor got its way and pretty much they said, "Sorry, we don't care. We're gonna ruin it." And that made me very angry. And I had to film that part and show you how bad the traffic was right around here. There's an auto collision place, but again, no consideration for the neighbors in this area. No consideration for all these shops right around Jamaica Avenue. None. None at all. None. And it's very disgraceful. Especially how you have the Home Depot right here. And I think if you didn't see in the video, somebody was making a U-turn, probably trying to cut back to Jamaica Avenue. I saw somebody cutting back the other way, making a right, and probably trying to cut over to 165th Street, because I believe 165th Street is a small street, but you can't go that way. So my point here is this. We're going to talk about how these routes should be detoured for the rest of the week. So, do apologize about my phone, everyone. Back it away. So this is the bus terminal, right? Now, normally the 17 doesn't stop here, but I'll show you what I am talking about in just a second. So, pretty much, this is where the Q17 ends its route. And I know this because I've gone to the movie theater on Archer Avenue, by Archer Avenue a couple times. It's about a block away. It's pretty much right where Jamaica and Archer meet up by Parsons. But anyhow, as you see here, this is Merrick Boulevard. And if we go down for just a bit, I'm trying to go down, and I do apologize about this, everyone. I've tried this before, and apparently Google is just so glitchy that they don't care to even update their their software that much. I'm like, I don't want to go farther down. I know where the Q17 starts, which is right around here. And quickly want to mention, this was taken back in July, and I even remember back in May when I saw the Solo movie. I took the 17 going back, that this is already bent. They have not fixed this. Sure, it's not even fixed because they don't care about Jamaica because of the demographics. Yeah, well, here's the problem. Jamaica is the main hub of Queens. And yet this area gets poor treatment. It's not right. It really isn't.
And the latency is just right there. So what they should do is the bus route should start here. Then what I suggest doing is make the bus turn on Jamaica Avenue, go by McDonald's, and then make a left on 168th Street. Don't delay the bus. It's not too much to ask. Especially how, guess what? 168th Street is where the Q17 turns onto Hillside Avenue. So there's our first fail right there. But that's not the worst of the problem. The worst of the problem here is, of course, the Q30 and the Q31. Alright? So, pretty much, I will try to explain this to you all in a very clear example. Now, this is where the Q43 and the Q30, Q31 starts its route. The Q43 actually goes all the way to Hillside Avenue. Now, the issue with that is that you can't make all those customers go over there. So what my suggestion is, until that construction work, and I'll show you where it is in just a second, until that construction work is over, what they should do is make the bus turn left onto Suffolk Boulevard and then go all the way on Jamaica Avenue. In fact, here's another recommendation I will say right now. What they should do is they should have the bus right around here. Make the bus stop at Queens County Family Court. Go around here. I think there is another bus stop by Brewer, but I'm not too sure because nobody ever gets off by Brewer Boulevard. But I think there is another bus stop. Yeah, there is. So what they should do is have the 3031 go near Brewer Boulevard where the other buses stop. Simple answer. Then you just go on Jamaica Avenue where, again, you have the bus lane. And then, boom, left on 160, right by 169th Street, right? 169th Street's the one-way street. 178th Street is right here where the 3031 turns onto. Boom. Then all those passengers get picked up and they don't have to worry about anything. And another thing, that this is very important, all right? It's not inconvenient to go out of the way, walk out of Merrick Boulevard, or just go on the other side where Home Depot is, cross the street, and the bus will pick you up right there on 168th Street. Instead of waiting right here. Which, again, very unnecessary. And the other issue is the Q44 Select Bus Service. Now, we'll pull that up in just a second, and I'll come up with another recommendation for that right now. Because also keeping in mind, the Q20 also goes right by there. I'm just trying to get you all a map of the Q44 at the moment. So here's the Bronx. And here's Jamaica. So you see here, this is a problem. The bus can't go on 168th Street, and that creates an issue. So again, terminate that part of the route. And I'm going to say this right now. You want to go on Archer Avenue? Fine. Just again, get rid of the part that goes along 168th Street. Instead, make all the customers go to and from Merrick Boulevard and then make a right on Archer Avenue. Because you need the accordion bus to be on Archer Avenue. That is the issue right there. And then with the Q20 PDF. Because it's easier to elaborate with a PDF. So, as you see here, schedule was just updated on January 6th. So once again, same thing with the Q20A, Q20B, right? The other issue is, and remember this, the Q5 and the Q85 are not directly impacted by this, in a way. So I'll just show you that in a second. Q5 PDF between Rosedale and Jamaica. So let's take a look at this for a second. So you see here, here's 168th Street, right? Once again, that creates a problem. So let's say you're coming from Merrick Boulevard, right? Now that creates a huge problem right there. So what I would recommend for the bus route, and again, I'm pretty sure that this is correct. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. I think that's Liberty Avenue. Yeah, it goes on Liberty Avenue. So this really isn't impacted. Right. I forgot. This goes right on Liberty Avenue. Right, because remember, you have Liberty Avenue right here. The bus makes a left on Liberty Avenue anyway, just to get over to 160th Street. Yeah, right here. Left on Merrick Boulevard. Because remember, Merrick Boulevard's a one-way this way, but then Merrick Boulevard becomes a two-way and then goes right to Rosedale. So again, you had to make the bus make a left turn. Makes complete sense. But once again, the issue again, and remember this, you can't go on 168th Street. So again, what I recommend them to do the rest of the week is just make a left on Liberty, go that way, and then if you have to make a U-turn, make a U-turn. I'll show you this right now. I'll show you why this makes sense. Let me just get over to the terminal in just a second. So, another suggestion I could make is 150th Street, right? Now it might be too slow. Then you have the small street, but again, this makes complete sense that you can go that way. Right, I just remembered something. Let me just confirm this. Drag it right here. So I almost put it on the wrong spot. Okay, so as you see here, you go along Archer Avenue and around here. Just want to make sure that the bus can make a left turn. I think the bus can make a left turn over there by 150th. Okay, good. So the bus can make a left on 150th. So that's how I would do it. Make the bus go on 150th and then go that way. There's no need to go on 168th Street when that construction work is there. Same with the Q85, right? And I'll go into that in just a second. Same thing right here. There's no need to go on 168th Street. Just go on Liberty Avenue. It makes complete sense. There's no construction work. 168th Street is just a burden. You do not need another route on Archer Avenue unless, again, and I'm going to mention this, the only three routes that should be on Archer the rest of the week, Q20A, Q20B, and the Q44 Select bus. Because you can't have the accordions on Jamaica Avenue because then local buses can't get through. You have the accordions. That doesn't make any sense. Right. And then another issue is Q83 goes near there. Yeah, the 83 isn't impacted. I know that. The 83 doesn't get impacted by 168th Street, unless it does. Let's just confirm that. I also want to take a look at the Q4 very momentarily. Right, so here's the 83. Let's take a look at this for a second. I do apologize. Okay. Here's some good news. Looks like from here, you can walk up to Springfield Boulevard. So that's good. Right. 165th Street. So you're not really impacted on the 83. You're not. No, not that I'm aware of. There's Hollis Avenue right there. Just want to make sure this is correct. Yeah, Murdoch. Right, so that's correct. So I know where Murdoch Avenue is. So that doesn't get impacted at all. Just want to take a look at the Q4. And we'll wrap up this video. Let's take a look at just a second. Yep, problem. Q4 goes on 168th Street. Can't do that. Has to go on Liberty Avenue. So once again, Liberty Avenue is going to have to be where the Q4 goes. You see right here, 160th, and then boom, right here at Jamaica Center. So you do have a lot of confusion, which again is not fair to everyone. In fact, I think there's one more bus route that is impacted by this. Right, Q42 was impacted by this. Let's just check that for just a second. Oh, good. Q42 isn't impacted. The one that goes into St. Albans. And then the other route that we were looking up just now was the, let's just confirm this. Yeah, Q84. So we'll do one more and then we'll wrap this up. As you see here, here's the Q84. Yep, another problem. Take a look at this. Another bus that's going to have to be detoured on Liberty Avenue. All because, and I'm going to prove one last point. It's my point. I know I've been rambling on for too long, but I have to prove my point. Try to get over to where we need to go. And there we go. So right around here. So you see here, here's the construction that they've been planning for a long time. And as you see here, 168th Street is supposed to be a 2-lane road because remember, you have the straight that goes right to 168th Street where the buses normally cut to Hillside Avenue, and then you have left turn, right turn, and then guess what's right here? A major building, the Home Depot. So once again, this is not fair to everyone. That everybody's going to have to deal with all this construction work. And then another issue is just the traffic light. That creates another issue right there. Because 3031 is supposed to make a right here. But it's going to have to go on Jamaica Avenue until the stupid private contractor can notify the MTA about this. Because this is unacceptable. It really is. I'm sorry for rambling on for too long, but I've proven my points. So, that being all said, thank you all for watching this long video. And I'm sorry, but it had to be done because once again, Polly Trottenberg doesn't care that private contractor is allowed to be here and ruin many bus routes that serve thousands of people in Queens who depend on it daily. He doesn't care now that 3 bus routes that rely on that part that go into Fresh Meadows are now going to be screwed the rest of the week. So thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.